Have you ever found yourself admiring your best qualities, maybe your looks, your talents, or your achievements, while completely overlooking the things that seem plain or even embarrassing? We all do it. We focus on the shiny, impressive parts of ourselves, and wish we could hide or change the parts we don't like. But what if those unattractive parts are actually our greatest strengths? There's a timeless story that perfectly illustrates this, and it might just change the way you see yourself. Picture this. A magnificent stag stands by a crystal-clear spring. The water is so still it's like a perfect mirror. As he lowers his head to drink, he catches his own reflection. He's captivated by what he sees, but only part of it. He looks at his antlers, a glorious crown of branching, intricate bone reaching towards the sky. Wow, he thinks. How majestic, how powerful I look with these antlers. He feels a surge of pride. They are his glory, a symbol of his strength and status in the forest. But then his gaze drifts downward, and his heart sinks. He sees his legs. They look so thin, so spindly, so ordinary. Compared to the grandeur of his antlers, they seem weak and unworthy. He sighs, a deep, frustrated sound. How can this be fair? He grumbles to himself. To be blessed with such a magnificent crown, only to be cursed with these pathetic, skinny legs. It's an embarrassment. He can't stand the sight of them, and wishes they were as strong and impressive as his antlers. He is so focused on what he perceives as a flaw that it ruins the beauty of the moment. Suddenly, a scent wafts through the air, cutting through his self-pity. It's the smell of danger. A panther, in a split-second, instinct takes over. There's no time for vanity now, only survival. The stag explodes into action, his spindly legs, the very ones he was just cursing, pumping like pistons. He bounds away, flying through the forest with incredible speed and agility. The trees are a blur. He's putting distance between himself and the predator, his powerful leg muscles carrying him to safety. Freedom is just a few more strides away. But then disaster strikes. As he darts through a dense thicket, his magnificent antlers, the source of his pride, get tangled in the low-hanging branches. He's caught. He thrashes and pulls, but the more he struggles, the more ensnared he becomes. The glorious crown he admired so much has become a trap. Panic sets in as he hears the panther closing in, the predator's soft paws now thundering in his ears. In that terrifying moment, a profound realization dawns on the stag. It was his legs, the legs he was so ashamed of, that were his true saviors. Their speed and power had almost carried him to safety. And it was his antlers, the useless, ornamental things he valued so highly, that had led to his downfall. They were beautiful, yes, but in the moment of truth, they were not just useless. They were a deadly liability. This story isn't just about a stag and a panther, it's about us. How often do we make the same mistake? We value the superficial, the looks, the status, the likes on social media, and we despise the practical, the hardworking, the boring parts of our lives and ourselves. We might be ashamed of our humble beginnings, our struggles, or the quiet, everyday skills that don't get much applause. We might admire the flashy, exciting talents, but neglect the consistent, reliable strengths that truly carry us through life. Think about it. Maybe you re a brilliant artist who is embarrassed that you have a boring office job to pay the bills. But that job provides the stability that allows you to create. Maybe you're ashamed of the scars from a past struggle, but those scars represent a battle you survived, a strength you didn't know you had. The things we see as our spindly legs are often our lifelines. They are our resilience, our discipline, our loyalty, our ability to work hard when no one is watching. They aren't always glamorous, but they are what get us through the forest when the panthers of life are chasing us. So the next time you find yourself looking in the mirror, literally or figuratively, and start criticizing your own spindly legs, take a moment to pause. Ask yourself, what is this part of me actually doing for me? You might be surprised to find that the things you've been despising are the very things that give you the strength to run, to endure, and to survive. Let's learn to appreciate the useful, not just the ornamental. Because in the end, true strength isn't about how you look. It's about what carries you through. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, give this video a like and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that make you think. See you in the next one.